Hi guys, I hope all is well. I missed you guys so much. Did you all miss me like I missed you? So today we're going to be talking about Beyonce. This is a quick Beyonce reading, just a little touch up here involving the things that has been going on. The first question is going to be about her dad. So for you all who don't know, Mathew recently did an interview with some man, and the man insinuated that Miss Tina did as much for the group that Mathew did, and he didn't like that very well. So it seemed like to me that he doesn't believe that Miss Tina contributed to the group as much as he did. So I have separate commentary on that, so I'm not going to get too much into that. I'm just going to ask, how does Beyonce feel about that interview that her dad did, okay? So how did Beyonce feel about her dad saying that about her mother and Destiny's Child? There's the side eye here. I'm not saying that. It seems like to me Beyonce doesn't totally disagree with the message, but it's like what I'm getting here is like, you all are talking about what you all did for the group, but what about me? I put more work in than the both of you. I feel like Beyonce respects what her parents have done for her, but it's like I'm the product is what I'm getting from Beyonce. It's like, I'm the product. I'm the talent. So while you all are talking about what you all did for the group, what about me? I contributed to this group. And I don't see that she doesn't disagree about what her father said from these cards. It's not a total disagreement here is what I'm seeing. Wow. Okay, let me pull some more. Yeah, Beyonce is not denoting what her parents have done for her, but it's like, what about me? And from this King of Wands here, it feels like this is typical behavior. Like, she's not surprised. I'm not getting any. I'm not saying that she's even surprised about this. So to me, it feels like this has been communicated on the back end, because there's a part of Beyonce to me that's not emotional. Beyonce doesn't seem like she moves on emotion to me. She seems like her father on the back end. Beyonce is like her dad on the back end. The part of Beyonce that we don't see in the public is like Mathew. He raised her, he taught her the game. So there's not really a total disagreement here. Now I feel like she wishes that he never would have said that in the public. You know, she doesn't like her mother being scrutinized in the public. But other than that, it's not far from the truth. Now, Mathew said that she contributed to the hairstyling and the clothing and the name of Destiny's Child, the branding and things, yes. But I think most of it was he felt like he did most of the business end. And without the business end, there would be no Destiny's Child. In that sense, he took care of the business, the contracts, you know, threatening motherfuckers, you know, things that needed to get taken care of on the back end, things that, you know, Miss Tina may not have been so, maybe not have any expertise in, you know, so, yeah. I think she wishes her parents to just get along, and if they can't get along, on the back end, at least pretend, or well, my grandma would say, at least act like you got some sense in public. Okay, at least act. If you don't have sense, at least act like you got some sense. Okay. Wow, that was a little surprising there, but like I said, there's a part of Beyonce, y'all, that we don't know, because we don't know her. We don't know her. Okay. So, what does Beyonce feel about Miss Tina getting in the 50 Cent and T.I. beef? For those of you all who do not know, T.I. and 50 are beefing, and Miss Tina posted a picture of Tiny after she was being dogged out by 50 Cent, and I think that was purposely done. And she got herself in the beef, and 50 Cent ended up posting her on his social media, and then took the photos down that he posted of her and Solange. Okay, so that's what I'm speaking about right now. I'm gonna ask, how does Beyonce feel about Miss Tina getting in that mess? In the first place, how does Beyonce feel about Miss Tina even getting that in the first place? Beyonce doesn't like it. To me, it feels like her mother's like, it feels like Beyonce has attempted to advise her mother, Mom, you're on a different level. We're on a different level. You must also behave on the level that we are at. You know, because we are prestigious, you must also have prestigious behavior. I don't think Beyonce condones this. To me, it sounds like Beyonce and Jay-Z may have stepped in. This is Jay-Z. To me, this is Beyonce. I feel like both of them have stepped in. Definitely Beyonce has stepped in and was like, please, Miss Tina, please stop. Because while you're doing this, while you're on the internet doing this, conversing and participating in nonsense, we're the ones who are going to have to fight these motherfuckers. We're the ones that's going to have to come in and use our power and use our status to get these motherfuckers up off of you. Please. This is rap beef. And it doesn't seem like it's only that, the beef. It's like overall. Like, overall, she wishes her mom would carry herself like an empress. The empress that she is. Like, she loves her mother, but a part of her wishes she wasn't so public on the internet. I'm feeling like she wishes her mother would behave like her status. She feels like her mother's status and her mother's behavior isn't syncing at this time. It doesn't match. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Wow. Okay. So the next question is, how does Beyonce feel about the backlash Jay-Z has been getting? Today is March 8th, 2026. Not sure when this is going to be released, this video. Okay. How does Beyonce feel about the backlash Jay-Z has been getting? Beyonce is stressed about it. Panini pressed. They may be losing money. They're married, so they're contractually married. Okay, so if he's in some legalities or financial issues because they are contractually married, she's responsible for that also. So Jay-Z is losing money, which means she's losing money, which means they're losing money. There's something that she's stressed out about. On a high level, there's something Beyonce is really stressed and emotional about. And I kind of feel like there's either something that she's ignoring with this Two of Swords, something that has been going on for a while that she's ignoring, that it's like she doesn't want to accept the full truth of something that's happening in the background. I'm not sure what it is. That could be the truth about coming to the reality of that she needs to leave this marriage, that this backlash may be permanent, or that is ruining her career. Could be all three, could be one or the other. I'm not sure, but it's something here that Beyonce is not totally coming to the forefront of. She's not totally accepting. Something that she refuses to accept. A truth that she's refusing to accept. Good luck with that, Beyonce. Okay, another quick question. I want to know, what is Beyonce working on at this time? What is Beyonce working on at this time? Ooh. Wow. Now, there's something going on here. Alright, because this question is, what is she working on? There's something in the background that she's working on that she's not confident about. It's either she's not confident about, something has happened. Y'all, do y'all remember when some of her music from Act 3 was stolen in ATL out of a vehicle? God, I hope she didn't scrap that whole fucking thing. That's what just came to mind to me. I hope she didn't scrap that fucking, the whole fucking thing. It's something's going on, whatever she's working on, that she's heartbroken about, that she's sad about, that it didn't turn out the way she wanted. That she's iffy about. Something didn't happen here the way it was supposed to happen. I'm worried about Act 3. She could have scrapped it and started over, or Act 3, we're not sure if it's a rock album, okay? That's the suspicion. And I can't fully believe it's a rock album. I don't know this for sure. No one knows. It could be totally something, like a totally different genre. Y'all, if she scrapped Act 3 because some of the music was stolen, I don't think she would record another rock album. If she scrapped it because of that reason. But whatever she's working on right now, she's not confident about. She doesn't like it. It wasn't her first choice. She's iffy about it. Something didn't turn out right. She's skeptical. Something contractual was going on. Like she's really demanding. Something not working out right now. Whatever she's working on, I'm not sure what it is. She's not happy about something she's working on. And I'm not saying this can't change. You know, this could just be for right now. Because we all know how Beyonce is, guys, when it comes to her work. You know what I mean? So she could just be working on something, shit not turning out, revising things, scrapping shit. You know how things go in the business. And you especially know how Beyonce is about her work. Okay, so those were the only questions that I had at this time, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.